My phone buzzed. I glanced at the screen. It was Ashley, my manager. Why would she be calling me on a Sunday?
Hey Rachel, we need an extra hand at the store. The weekend rush is overwhelming. It's crazy busy. Can you come in? We are short-staffed.
Okay, Ashley, I'll come in.
I'll make sure you get overtime pay. Thanks, Rachel.
No problem. See you soon. Despite the unexpected call, I was glad I could help.
A week later, Rachel eagerly checked her paycheck. She had worked extra hours on Sunday and was looking forward to the additional pay. Something was wrong. Her overtime hours from Sunday were missing. She double-checked the calculations, but the numbers didn't add up. This wasn't right. Ashley had promised her overtime pay. Rachel felt a mix of confusion and frustration. She had counted on that money for her upcoming bills. Rachel marched to Ashley's office. She was determined to get to the bottom of this issue and ensure she was compensated fairly.
Ashley, my overtime pay isn't on my paycheck. I worked Sunday, remember? I need that money to cover my expenses.
About that, Rachel, I was just about to call you. There's a bit of a problem. The payroll system had a glitch and several employees' overtime hours were not recorded correctly. We're working on fixing it.
Ashley explained there was a policy in place that had been overlooked by many. It was a policy that affected employees on light duty, a detail that had not been communicated effectively. Employees on light duty couldn't receive overtime pay. Rachel was shocked to hear this. She had been working extra hours, expecting the overtime pay to help cover her expenses. She had been on light duty after a minor injury a few weeks ago. Despite her injury, she had continued to work diligently, believing that her efforts would be rewarded with overtime pay. Nobody said anything about overtime. Rachel felt a mix of confusion and frustration. She had been counting on that extra income to make ends meet.
That's not fair, Ashley. You promised me overtime. Rachel's voice trembled with anger. She felt betrayed by the system and by Ashley, who she thought had her back. I came in on my day off. Rachel had sacrificed her personal time, believing it would be worth it. She had missed family gatherings and personal commitments. I needed that extra money. The financial strain was evident on Rachel's face. She had bills to pay and responsibilities to meet.
I'm sorry, Rachel. Ashley's voice was filled with regret. She hadn't anticipated the impact this policy would have on her team. I can offer you some time off instead. Ashley tried to make amends, but Rachel knew that time off wouldn't solve her financial problems. The damage had been done.
Time off? That's not the point, Ashley. We need to discuss this.
Rachel's voice was firm and unwavering.
You should have known the policy before making promises, Ashley.
Ashley looked away, uncomfortable. She clearly hadn't known about the policy.
I want my overtime pay, Ashley. It's my right and I won't back down.
Rachel stood her ground. She knew her rights. A promise is a promise after all.